society has just made it look like you being friendly, you being polite and friendly can now be mistaken for being flirtatious. That's one. Number two, it's very possible that you don't even know that there's a boundary between being polite and answering this person's questions wholeheartedly with a smile. Sometimes you don't know when you've crossed the line. You don't know when you've crossed the line to the other side of being flirtatious, and then you begin to smile longer than necessary, let the looks linger longer than necessary. You probably even want to, like my newfound friend in the vehicle, you probably even want to touch the person, and then the person now reacts some type of way because the person is not understanding why you're like that, and then you now get offended, right? So are there thin lines between these emotions, right? Are there thin lines between positive and negative emotions? Are there thin lines between positive and extreme emotions? When I mean extreme emotions, I mean not entirely negative, but it can be too much that it is mistaken for something negative, right? So it's not negative in itself, but it can get easily mistaken for something but for borderline negative emotion, right? I don't know why I'm ranting in for now. I'm trying to be posh because I realize that most of you don't even rate me. A lot of you don't rate me at all. And it's something like, hey, that's your character, that's your character, that's your character. Just saying you're judging me for this, I just say. But it's not my fault. The girl was, and then the sun. The sun was very hot. God. The sun was very hot. And so, you can imagine, I decided to slay that day. So I was wearing like a black top. Black jeans, you know. And the sun was very hot. And now, if I give you this full gist, and I also the driver that was using me to play 10-10, then you're now laughing. So the heat, and you know how black material, like the color black, just takes the heat from the sun, wraps it, right, and then now ties it around your body, like, oh, I got you, you know, and then gives you a hug with the heat. That's exactly how I was feeling that day. I was that hot. And then she kept laughing and touching. So please, if you want to judge me, just consider the other factors, you know. But then are there really thin lines between these emotions? You know how they say you never really fall out of love with someone, but then you find out that, oh, you and this person were supposedly in love, right? And then now you guys don't even talk anymore. Like, I'm talking about maybe an ex that you had like not bad blood, but you guys had like a fallout, and then there was a breakup, or the breakup led to a fallout, or whatever it is. Up, out, break, fall, join the two together, and then you and your former partner are not talking. Like, you and your ex are no longer on good terms, or in good, I don't even know, see this English, good terms, shook any proverb, pronoun, preposition. Mom, if you can watch this video, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to waste all your school fees that you paid on my head, but adulting is very difficult. Amen. But sorry to digress a little, but really, you know how you can supposedly be in love with someone, and then you guys have a fallout, and you can't even see this person with that same eye. You know how you actually see you're in love with this woman, and then everything about her is just beautiful. The way she farts, the way she snores, the way she wakes up with drool on her cheek, and you just look at her like, wow. Like, so if you had tribal marks, this would have been so beautiful. Wow. Everything about her is just enticingly fanimorous to you. And then you guys now break up. Now, most guys don't actually have this kind of fallout compared to ladies, right? And then this guy that you used to see as the rock, it's now just one sand that you can even pour water and use it to make abacha. And then, you know, is there a thin line between these emotions? When should you not cross this line? Is it possible to cross this line? Like, and then how would you know when you have crossed this line? But I just want to hear your opinions. Judge me very well. But honestly, if you were in that situation, You probably would have done worse. But until the next time you see this face, I really want to hear your opinions. Are there thin lines between opposite emotions or even similar emotions? Is there such a thing as an emotional thin line? And always remember that you got this. You got this. You are strong, you are powerful, and it might not look like it now, but trust me, those baby steps matter. I love you guys. Bye.